we're going to be using the one-shot Marine SP here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered class set that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I was using the monolithic suppressor, so that way I had no mini-map firing ping, 2 ticks of bullet velocity, as well as 2 ticks of damage range. I was mainly using this attachment to try it out and see if this thing was worth it, and I honestly couldn't really tell if this or the full choke was better, but those are the two muzzles I usually use on this thing. Mainly using this thing so that way I could have a longer range as well as bullet velocity, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 20% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 3.6, and the damage on that is 60, and then the damage beyond range is 27.9. For my next attachment for the barrel, I had the long barrel, and this is going to give you 1 tick of damage range as well as some extra ammo in the magazine. I personally love this attachment because it's going to give you a higher chance of getting a one-shot kill since you do have the damage range, so that is going to increase that TTK, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, the damage at effective range is 3.8, and the damage on that is 60, and then the damage beyond range is 29.2. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the Ranger foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 1 tick of sprinting movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to make sure your gun isn't kicking up as much, as well as giving you a sprinting movement speed, so that way you can move around the map much faster. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 17% to the horizontal recoil control as well as 7% to the sprinting movement speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the quick draw stock, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of ADS speed as well as 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. Since we are losing a bit of ADS speed because of the muzzle, I decided to put the quick draw grip on just so our ADS speed isn't extremely so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, we're getting 27% to the ADS speed and then 27% to the jump ADS speed. For my next attachment for my laser, I had the tactical laser, and this is going to give you tactical stance. I personally love this attachment because you could swap over to tac stance, and I feel like it's much easier than ADSing down the scope, so make sure you guys have this on. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the rapid fire attachment, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of rechambering speed as well as 1 tick of fire rate. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 13% to the fire rate. Here are all the perks on the screen for the wildcard. Make sure you guys are using gunfighter so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Today we're using the Marine SP. I haven't used this thing in a little bit, it feels like, but we're gonna try it out today. Honestly, not the right people to play against with this thing. We are playing against 100% losers that live, sleep, and breathe Call of Duty. They got their Call of Duty shirt on, their Call of Duty headset on with their Call of Duty controller. With their IV G Fuel syringe or whatever you want to call that. I mean, these kids are just crackheads. See? Crackhead gone. We the crackhead eliminators. Or exterminators, I should say. I mean, are we gonna come in? Welcome. I hope you like your housewarming gift. You know, the shotgun isn't too bad on this against the nerdy losers. You actually do not that bad. I see you. You want to come in? I have a housewarming gift for you. Another one. He's gone. All right, we're very close. Oh man, I don't have the freaking gunship on. What a shame. Oh. Whew. My shotgun didn't like you. Oh my god. Maybe I gotta do the redneck accent more. Come here. Oh yeah, no. That did not work. Redneck accent with the shotgun gives me superpowers. Bop. Bop. Oh. His name's Purple. Oh my god. I tried to heal and it didn't work. We do have a war machine though. I would like to get a few kills with my my weapon. I think they keep using spring bombs, and that's whatever their explosives are. That keeps getting me kills because I keep exploding them.
For this. I use ceramics.
Push. Alright, we got none. We got one. Boom. Bye bye. Back to the lobby. We gotta do a clean sweep of this house. There are no vermin in here. Bob. Alright, that was a little bit crazy that you did not die. Ooh, hit him with the jump shot war machine right there. I literally went silent to focus up and hit those shots. We got another war machine. A kill chain. I'll take that any day of the week. Thank you very much, Mr. War Machine. Boy, teammates have your back. Oh my god. Wait, why did my controller do that? I felt a little wonky there. My war machine shot there felt. I don't know. I'm just tripping out right now. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye, goodbye. You cannot enter my house without permission. You have to be on the guest list to walk in. You're not on the guest list. Get out of here. Get out of here. Be gone. Alright, I don't know what this man's doing. He thought it'd be smarter to go inside because of that freaking streak up in the air. I don't blame him, but didn't work out in his favor. Are we gonna use the long range shotgun up? Nope, didn't work. I do want to push out though. I do want to push out and get some kills without dying. Alright, we gonna try and go upstairs. We're gonna try and break into their house. Oh my goodness, man. You did it to me. Oh, I can hack that thing. No, I can't. It's gone. We need 4 more friends to come up and say hello. Yeah, you're not my friend.
Launch counter UAV. Weaver requesting UAV tasking.
Okay. No low key. That's high key right there. Alright. Little bit unsafe right now. A lot of it unsafe right now. I don't feel safe.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Oh no. Literally.
Using lethal.
Teammate. Smokies. I don't like this game very much.
Hardpoint locked down. Marshal authorizing napalm strike.
Kobe.
Detonating C4.
Oh, hold on. No.
Hardpoint located.
Oh no! Please!
TACOM, get a UAV in the air. Aguinaldo calling in UAV.
One off my freaking nuke. And this kid wants to...
Hey, incoming lethal! Enemy field upgrade.
One off my fucking nuke, bro. One off. One singular kill. I was playing like a bitch. But still.
Yo, watch it!
Hostiles have the hard point.
This kid too! He would have died if my C4 blew him up. He would have died. And that's ridiculous.
Hard point locked down.
That kid really got mad by the shotgun. I mean, shoot. This is... I'll take this... I'll take this game, you know? It wasn't a bad game. We almost got a nuke. We went really, really crazy, actually. Not in the sense of, like, a high kill, but, like, streak-wise, we went crazy.
Hard point identified. Hostiles attached to hard point.
That really, like, just changed my mood, though, with that freaking... Dude, that's ridiculous. I don't care. We got the nuke, basically. If that C4 didn't freaking hit marker, we would have most definitely had that nuke in the pocket. But... Man.
Wow, I am with. There's an enemy shooter!
These teammates were actually pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. They're making the game last pretty long, not hopping on the hill.
Destroyed.
I appreciate them for making it at least somewhat longer.
Detonating C4.
How did that C4 not kill him? Like, when I got pissed off when I died, I was trying to put my hands on my head, but I put my hands on, like, my cheek because of the glasses. I don't know, bro. Like, that... I think that's enough for today, but there we go. There is the shotgun. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.